Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's something coming up very soon as well. We're excited to know about it, and we have guests joining us live in the studio. Team from Mr. Model Africa, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Are we all supposed to clap?
Yes. Yes. So we are welcoming. I mean, initially, you know, when you mentioned models, one of the very first things that came to mind was macho men. You know, like, you know, well built.
The Abodie, that's what they call them.
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the street name. Abodie.
Why? Because Omambo.
Sapepepe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's moved from that to now having, you know, in fact, what qualifies somebody to be a model?
I think
Is it physique or is it looks or is it?
so modeling encompasses a lot. All of us are working models. So you qualify based on the brand or the product that's being sold. Because now we are trying to get to the area where brands want people to feel closeness. So for instance, if somebody does plus size clothing, they want to pick somebody who looks that part so that they can feel like if I'm home and I'm plus size and I see somebody like me wearing a particular thing, then I feel the need that I can also fit into it. Sometime past, I think it was meant for a particular skin and body type, if you like. So, but we've gone beyond there now. So now everybody can be a model depending on the product that's being sold. So we have kid models, we have adults, like, so it varies.
It varies.
Yes.
In our part of the world, in here in Ghana, which kind of models do we really either see, produce, generate, fit into? Do we have more plus size people doing?
So we do more commercials here because here it's more about selling a product. So you have the TV commercials, you have the billboards, you have products on TV that people need to buy or sell. So we fit more into the commercial bit. We are now also trying to lean into the fashion bit because now a lot of brands, designers are coming up and they need people to sell their clothing. And so we have a bit of fashion as well. But mostly on the whole, it's been commercial, the TV commercials, the adverts, products that you see on TV, regular people do.
Okay, we're going to come to the conversation about the event shortly, but we have two models join us live in the studio this morning, and namely...
Yes, please, I'm Larry.
Larry.
And I'm Richmond.
Okay, we may have to be moving leaning towards Richmond and Larry. Okay, so how did you both get into the space of, becoming models, and which kind of models are you?
Well, I actually am venturing into this brand new. I'm a greenhorn in this.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's been, and I'm learning all about modeling, poses, how to walk on the runway and all of that.
How did the interest generate? How did it, like, what were you watching, runways?
Oh, it's more of a lifestyle thing for me. As you can see, I like to go out of my comfort zone. I like to experiment, play with colors. So it's always been a notion of people to just come to you and be like, oh, you look good, you should try this out and stuff. And that's how come I'm here.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So when you say greenhorn, how many days, seconds have you been in this?
Not maybe seconds, maybe a couple of months. Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you do to get yourself involved in that space with people who are, models?
Oh, wow. I had to do a lot. But first off, I had to qualify for auditions first.
Okay.
So we had auditions, and I think we qualified. But being in the competition, I had to really double down, on what being a model is.
Okay.
Actually find my voice, my style. And, I'm still a work in progress.
What would you say your style? Oh, jinx.
Yeah. You might be watching today. Thank you.
What would you say your style is?
Oh, I mean, my style is more of like playing with colors, playing with new ideas. I just like to look good, I think you've noticed how I look. I'm quite tall, so I literally try to look my best. And I think I look my best in...
Oh, yeah. Oh, bro.
Talking about style, what would you say your style is? Larry?
No, Richmond.
Richmond, okay.
Yes.
Oh, so you are Larry.
I am.
Yeah, Richmond, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
could you move the mic closer to you as well? Yeah.
Yeah, so when it comes to style, I see myself to be different because I really want to... People normally dress normally, but when it comes to... I've been into the fashion industry for almost 2 years now.
Okay.
So I just want to be different among others. So even with the outfits, I even did it myself, especially when it comes to the pants.
Okay.
Yeah, I created the pants myself.
Well, we'll find a way to check it out.
Yeah.
You can take it off for us.
It's nice, looks good. Okay.
Thank you very much.
We'll check it out. We'll allow the viewers to see.
Alright.
Okay, great. So, how did you also get into modeling? There's a fascination for me when it comes to male models, right? Because ideally they'll say that standardly or ideally they'll say you find a lot more women, in the space, but also in recent times a lot more men have come into the space. So, what was that decision for you to start modeling?
Well, my decision, that was straight after senior high school. I was not really a fashion type. I was just a normal casual boy. So one guy was like, he hit me on Instagram and he was like, I have the physique. That was a photographer.
Okay.
Yes, I have the physique of being a model. Do I even know about modeling? I was like, no, I have no idea about modeling. So after then, he said I should be posting things like I don't need to post anything. I have to be mindful of what I post on my Instagram page. So I started researching on modeling and I felt like, no, how my life is going, I really want to divert into this modeling thing.
Interesting. So, what were the first steps you both took in terms of maybe, I don't know, physique, style? What were the first steps you took, on this journey? Did you start maybe like, let me grow my hair, or let me hit the gym, or?
Oh, well, growing of hair there, I won't say.
No, not specifically that, but I just wanted to know some of the initial things you took. I want to be an artist. I want to get into the studio. I mean, definitely, I better start singing in the shower or something.
that will be the walking. You have to practice on the walking because you can't just walk. You have to join an agency which will help you to learn how to do all the pose and the walk and everything.
Larry.
Yes.
Mentioned that still on Richard. Larry mentioned that he was very particular about his fashion sense, and we noticed his height and all things that he felt that in terms of being a model, it can make him unique. What about you as well?
Oh, me also. I also see my color.
I was waiting for that.
My color.
Yeah, you get some different chocolates.
Right? Glowy.
It got
fresh.
to a point. People were like,
Get some chocolates the chocolates with the imports.
You're not taking medicine today. Forgive us.
We'll do with that conversation. We're not done with it, but anyway. Yeah, okay, so the color, I think.
Well, way back in school, Charlie, they used to call me black. Honestly speaking, black boy. But I'll be like, Charlie, I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
Well, because I also see people, I'll be like, hey, Charlie, this person too is
blacker than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you walked in, when you sat down, I don't know, but your color just looked different. It's still dark skin, but it just looked different. I don't know. So you are blessed with something. Yeah, something big is coming. And I'm just glad that you are in the company of greats like this who are championing an industry. So what has engineered this Mr. Model
Africa.
Mr. Model Africa?
Yeah. I mean, basically, as always, when I come here, I talk about creating platforms. A few years ago, I noticed that there was interest in the male modeling scene, but there was nothing like that to sort of, and I've had a few people hate me because I have an agency as well. So you have people send you messages, I want to be a model, I want to be in the industry. So the idea there popped up that why don't I create a platform where I can actually impact? Because I also had friends who are doing modeling or who had done modeling before. And for me, I thought, let me do a show that could actually unearth and discover new faces for the modeling and fashion industry. So that's what birthed Mr. Model Africa. We started as Mr. Model Ghana, and after a couple of editions, other African nationals who were in the country took interest in the program. So I think our last third edition, we had a Nigerian win, and I got a bit of bashing online. You know how people are online, so why is it the Nigerians when it's Ghana? So we decided to rebrand to Africa to give an opportunity to any African young man in Ghana who wants to also pursue. And so that's how the name came about. And we've been running for 10 years now. We took a break during COVID as always. And we launched back this year and we grew because now we are on TV. And so we've turned into like a series where we are running on TV every week. So we put them through activities and we judge them, basically photo shoots, task, modeling stuff, presentations, and among other activities. And then when all this is done, we'll hold a grand finale where 3 of them will become ambassadors, if you like, for the next 1 year. And then we get to steer them, give them opportunities like this, be in the media, get to live their dreams. Because sometimes it's just you staying home and seeing all these things. And most of them, for the first time, they've been on TV, they've been on radio stations. And for us, it's the experience of at least impacting on them. Over the years, I can say that 80% of the men or the young men that are doing well in the modeling industry have all been through our platform. And so when I sit back, I'm excited that through the event, we'll be able to guide them, steer them, and they are doing well. So that was the idea, just to create a platform and give them opportunity to pursue. Because like, go ahead.
How easy is it? How easy is it to integrate into the existing media and creative spaces? Because fashion shows, events, like you said, product modeling, TV commercials, there's various facets to modeling.
Yeah.
So the better integrated you are, the more successful
Exactly.
You are. But we know there are challenges across these individual industries themselves. So you coming in to integrate 10 years now, what has that journey been like? Because I think that's what drives the profitability of this, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So how easy has that journey been to become an integral part of these other?
It's. I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's been the most difficult venture for me. Most importantly, because it's a men's event globally, not just in Ghana. Doing men's events is one of the most difficult things because it's easier to have or parade young girls and have guys take interest and if you want to vote or participate. But when it comes to sponsorship, when you go to companies, it's easier to get sponsorship for female events than men because they feel the men don't sell.
The opposite of sports.
Exactly. So it's been very, very challenging. But most importantly, the idea to even get people to understand that modeling or this aspect of modeling is a career. Because people think that, oh, the creative space, as always, we are like, exactly. So let alone male modeling. Oh, it's female stuff. Why are men, that kind of stuff. So it's been very, very challenging getting people to buy into the idea of what the platform is. What makes our show even different is the fact that I don't just let them come and participate and win. I've created a charity arm, which is autism awareness and domestic violence. So when these guys win the show, they don't just win. I make sure I put them to work. So they get to do charity projects, impact their society, do fundraising, and we work with the Autism Center in Accra and other, autism, awareness groups and all that. But to sum up your question, it's been the most difficult venture. I think that I've lost more than I've gained. But like I mentioned, I sit back and see these young men thriving in their spaces, and I'm excited that through my platform, they'll be able to grow. But in terms of getting financial reward or, anything that comes with an event is it's been extremely difficult.
Beyond the excitement that keeps you going as well, because you're not getting the sponsorships and then, like you said, you've lost more than you've gained. What else is it for you? Beyond the excitement that you talk about their successes and all of that, what else is it for you?
I think I love the modeling and fashion industry. I've always found myself in the space. I've been in the media. Once upon a time, I was working with Fashion GH, under the directorship of Stip, who is one of the great people I've met in the industry. Very, very supportive. And it sort of built my interest. So for me, it's also about, people use this word loosely, but in my case, it's the truth. It's passion. Because when I sit back and look at what I have put in, I could have bought a house at a brew or something, I mean, but here I am every year. I tell myself this is my last edition. And then when it gets to time, I pack my things again, and I'm on the road trying to get this thing done again. But I mean, it's passion, if you like. And again, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm excited when I see them thrive, and then I'm part of these success stories.
So, to Richard and Larry, why do you think you got picked, past the audition stage? I'm sure there are a lot of other people who were also dropped. A difficult one.
Yeah.
You made it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go first on this one. Well, it's hard to say, but I would say they saw something unique.
Okay. Okay.
Right? I'm guessing, given the preparations I've made,
Okay.
investing in my build,
Okay.
punctuality, all of that, the things do not go unnoticed with people.
Okay, so now based on that, now
Yes.
what is the experience like now that you are in the is not a competition person or competition?
Yeah.
Competition.
Yeah, you are here as friends, but of course, one person would have to work out the winner. What is the experience like? What is are you anticipating? Would be expected from you?
Oh, that you see my full potential. Because I've had to. I mentioned earlier that I was a greenhorn walking into this, but Richmond, like, this is not a greenhorn. So I've had to come against him. You can imagine how that's like. It's like David and Goliath.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but you get the idea. So it's been an adjustment.
Okay.
Stacking up against guys like that who are already used to this industry.
Okay.
And I'm guessing me being still here means I'm actually doing something good.
I love the humility, but I know he's not being humble deep down in the competition. Like I'm coming for the win, bro. So what is it going to be like? I'll come back to you, Richmond. But what's it going to be like in the different stages? Let's run us through the competition.
Yeah, so as mentioned earlier, right now they are going to the various activities. So they have tasks. We put them through various photo shoot tasks and everything. After that, we judge them, and then we put the pictures out there for public to vote, and help us decide. So we are doing our judging. Again, we are looking at those who will be easy to work with, because one of the most difficult things about this event is after the event when you have a winner. If you don't have a very, very reliable winner, it's the most stressful job ever. Like, they'll stress your life out. So we are looking at people who listen to instructions, people who are punctual. There were supposed to be 3 models here today. 2 of them are sitting here. I see one of them standing outside.
I also saw him walking.
Yeah, exactly. And he's not going to be on air. It's a lesson to them.
So you're taking him off the whole event?
No, just today.
I'm pleading.
You know,
Can I plead on his behalf just for him to say hello when we're wrapping up?
that's fine. I mean, you have said you are there.
But everybody will see he's the late one.
You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe Jay wants him to be, have
that more embarrassment.
That's
More embarrassment, Jay.
No, it's fine. I mean, he would just say hello. It's fine. So
Yeah,
before you wrap it up,
Now we
So-
don't know who he is.
Yeah,
You put his face and target
Yeah.
his lateness, and it's a competition.
Yeah.
If you ask him my advice,
You
let him be
shouldn't do
anonymous.
that. Yeah.
Maybe-
Because nobody knows who he is.
Well, I mean, we'll get to know. I mean, because
He's
we
gonna
had
come-
announced who is coming here.
Yeah,
so
but
we
he's
don't-
going to come on TV and say, "Blue one, no,
Yes.
I do believe that the first to be last and the last.
Oh.
Hey.
Not in this case.
Take somebody destiny do poetry. Today.
But most importantly, I mean, these are the lessons you are teaching them, that the industry doesn't wait for anybody. When you are talking about live TV and I give you a time, you should show up. If you're having challenges coming, let us know, and if we have to make way for you and that kind of stuff. So the idea is for them to understand that this is what you get yourself into. I think they sit back home and they are so eager about being famous and being stars. They don't know about getting up at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. You don't want to, I live very, very far from here, but here I am sitting down. So somebody sees the glamour on TV, they don't know the preparation that went into it and all kind of stuff. And so, yes, that's what we are letting them go through. And then when all is said and done, we have top 10 they are 15. So there will be a top 10 who will go into the grand finale. Out of the top 10, there's a top 5, then there's a top 3. Then there's a winner.
Okay, so when would it be happening?
So on the 29th of March at World Trade Center in Accra,
Yeah.
it's 7 p.m. And one of them, hopefully, these ones here, or those who are not here,
Or the one who was late.
you never know, like your prophecy,
I am going to do a personal promotion for the one who was late.
All the best.
So that he wins. When he wins, you see the Jamal with this, come and see.
No, but you see, when he
Come and
wins, then he
see.
has a story to tell.
Yeah.
Right? How this was also a lesson to him on punctuality and how he turned it around to help him win.
You guys
That's a
have
nice
made the
story.
whole thing something. I can't even ask the guy to come and show
Oh,
his
I
face.
mean, you should let him. I mean, if your instinct tells you should come here, I mean,
Well, from a brand and marketing person, he says that it would be ideal. It would be better for him to,
Yeah.
have
I leave that to
the
your
I think
discretion.
it's
I leave
too
that to your-
embarrassing having him to come. Also because of how he said it.
oh,
I think,
now
I think Donald Trump, who was criticized and shoved and pushed down the ladder. He was impeached and all those things. He's now the president of the United States of America. So I think that everything is possible.
By default, I mean, this your example there. I mean, it's debatable, but we'll leave it like that.
I raised my hand. I tried, Mr. Model. I tried. So, gentlemen, I'm actually wishing you all the best in this. I know it's competition, and may the best man win. And if any of you win, I mean, you're all winners. That's what's most important. At least you all got the equal platform to showcase your stuff. Where do we follow the platform? Where do we go see the pictures?
we are on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook at Mr. Model Africa. And if you go there, it has all the information about the competition. You see the guys, their codes that you can use to support them if you find any of them worth, supporting. And you can also get information about the grand finale and, venue tickets, and all that. So we are on social media at Mr. Model Africa on all platforms.
Well, guys, just to also, since you are in here to also get a spotlight, what are your personal handles in case people want to go check you out?
Oh, you can find me on all social media as Asamoah Julius Larry. Yes.
Asamoah Julius Larry.
Yes,
okay.
please.
And
well, you can also find me on all social media platforms as Richmond Rich _.
Richmond Rich.
Yeah, Richmond Rich.
Okay. All right. So Asamoah Julius Larry. And Richmond Rich. Okay.
_
All right. Okay. Fine. Great. So thank you so very much. Wishing again all the best in this. And Nana, you've done an amazing job.
Thank you so much, Jay, and then to 3 Music. I think, as always, I come knocking and you guys always open your doors to me.
As
and
always.
I'm excited and happy that you guys are always supporting. So we are grateful for the opportunity to always come and tell our stories.
Yes.
When we get our winners, we'll be back. So we'll see you soon.
29th is the date, 7 p.m., World Trade Center. Let's all show our support and let's mark it on our calendars. And I'm very sure most of us will be free by then. So we should all go there and support. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Looking forward to this. And to all the corporates out there as well, it's not only about the females, who come strut looking sexy. The guys can be sexy because you're talking to... I don't want to take off my shirt because if I do... This is my six pack.
Wow.
7.5. It's there plenty.